Apart from lighting, the second most important asset which can dramatically improve your videos is color grading. Let me show you how it can actually help your video. For example, let's take a boring shot. For example, someone drinking a glass of water. For our first video, neither have we thought about the lighting nor have we graded the footage. For our second video, we will introduce a pleasing lighting to make it look more interesting. For our third video, we have used the lighting. Along with that, we have also graded the footage. As you can see how much difference it can make if you put enough work into the video. What if I tell you, you can get this look in 4 simple steps in Premiere Pro? The results might look daunting, but the process isn't. So if you want to know how to get this look, just follow along. As you can see, I have already arranged my timeline. I have used clips from one of my previous videos, a few of my short films, and a music video on which I have worked. So today, we will learn how to color grade this. Now before we dive into color grading, a heads up. During the color grading process, things can go terribly wrong. To prevent that, always save a copy of your project so that if things go haywire, you can restore it back to the moment before you started color grading. For this video, I would be using Red Giant's Denoise plugin, which comes bundled in Red Giant Complete along with an array of different useful plugins. The best thing about the Red Giant Complete is that if you are a student or a teacher, you can get the entire collection for free, which otherwise costs shy $50 per month. Coming back to the editing. Once you install the Red Giant Complete, you can search for Denoise in the effects panel. After that, just drag it and drop it in your clip. The amount of noise reduction you choose entirely depends upon you. I like to keep it around 70 as overdoing it will make my video look unnatural and plasticky. The amount you choose would vary upon clip to clip based upon the look you prefer. LUT, also known as lookup table, is a term used to describe a predetermined array of numbers that provide a shortcut for a specific look. In context of color grading, a LUT transforms color input values from your camera to a desired output value. There are a variety of LUTs available in the market. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. However, the best free LUT which I can recommend would be M31 Osiris by Color Grading Central. M31 boasts the teal and orange look which I crave for, and it acts as a baseline to how I want my footage to turn out. It acts as a really great starting point. For working with our LUT, move to Color Grading panel in Premiere Pro and select the LUT from Creative drop-down menu. As you can see, just by adding the LUT, our image already starts to attain the look which we want. However, the effect of the LUT is slightly too much for my taste. Hence, I would decrease the intensity of the LUT. I would keep it around 70 to 80. Same goes for the next one. And the next one. Now, as you can see, this clip looks a bit less contrasty and faded because this is a raw log file. It was shot on Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. The specialty of this clip is that firstly, it boasts a huge dynamic range compared to my Canon 6D, and it's a raw file. Hence, I can change the white balance, ISO and tint without damaging the clip. I will make a separate video on raw workflow if I buy a Blackmagic. For now, I will just change the color space from Blackmagic Film to Blackmagic Extended Video. We'll adjust the white balance based on the LUT. Same for the next clip. The second last step of our process is color correction. For this step, we would be sticking to the basic correction panel, and we will deal with shadows, highlights, contrast, temperature, blacks and whites. Once again, it's an artistic choice, and the setting would be different for you based upon your taste. The objective of this is to shape the clip towards a look which we intend for it. And the second part of this step deals with color wheels. For this step, I would like to use Colorista. You can find it in the Real.Sagnik Complete Edition. As you can see, it creates 3 color wheels depicting shadows, highlights and midtones. Each of them are equipped with a color selector, a saturation slider and a brightness slider. As in cohesion with our lighting and LUT, I want to accentuate the teal and orange in this process. For highlights and midtone, I would push them towards the orange and adjust the brightness slider, as M31 has a tendency of darkening my skin. And for the shadows, I want it in the teal domain. Same applies for the next clips. The main motive here is to create a visual contrast by using colors from 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. Before beginning this step, you should have achieved the look you want for your video, and your video is ready to deliver. But just a final step, which I think accentuates the look of my video, is sharpening. For sharpening, I like to use Sharpen, an inbuilt plugin in Premiere Pro. Once again, be aware and don't overdo it, as overdoing it will make your film fall apart. For me, a good sweet spot is around 40 to 50. It varies from clip to clip and the look that I'm looking for. And that's it for this video. I hope this video helps you out and you can grade your footage like a pro. If this video helped you out, please leave a thumbs up, and if you like to watch me talking to a camera about a camera, then don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, keep the creative juice flowing and keep creating.